We are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's talk.
My last word on this CR7 matter. I believe very strongly that he will find a club in the month of January.
Yeah.
There's so many stories making the rounds. People have said this, said that. Different experts have aired their opinion. But what really upsets me the most, some people might disagree, is when they say that he shouldn't have made those comments while he's still a United player. You don't insult your. Permit me to use the word insult, because I still don't see it as an insult anyway. But you don't speak the way you do when you're still within the employ of your football club. And I beg to disagree, because the truth is that the truth must be spoken. There's no hard and fast rule that says, as far as you're employed by a so and so, you cannot speak the truth. Because when he does, because he would have sat down and thought about this and decided that, look, this is the time that I need to speak out, knowing full well that there will be backlash, there will be criticism, but again I say, there's no rule that says you cannot speak the truth because you're employed by a certain company, and if he's victimized because he spoke the truth, then that's exactly what it is. It's victimization, and it's against human rights. Everybody has a right to speak their minds, no matter whose ox is gored. That's my opinion on this, and I'm not going to speak about this Ronaldo issue again.
Oh, one thing, Charles, I'll give you credit. I'll find it easier to say this in the studio, but you were right when the Ronaldo's first story first broke on Monday, that why don't we just sit back and hear the interview in full? Because I've listened to so many snippets of it. I've listened to different perspectives from ex-players, from journalists, from pundits, and what's the word? Some players have said, you said that as a player, what's this guy's name? Talksport Danny, can't remember his surname now.
Higginbottom?
No, not Danny Higginbottom. He used to play for Liverpool.
Oh yes, I remember.
Murphy. Then Danny Murphy. He said that he would have loved to say that about some of his bosses, but he didn't have the platform. Some other lady footballers who said the same thing. But Charles says something about truth. What is Ronaldo's truth? Now, I'd like to sit down and listen to the full interview in its entirety. But I feel that Ronaldo is being very disingenuous, and dare I say, almost cunning in his use of the media. That's what I think.
And
the timing, very good. Some even refer to it as being cowardly. You understand? Because you did it on the last day of the season, when you are away to Portugal.
Yeah.
You understand? You literally did a dump on yourself. You poo for body, call waka komot. Do you understand? Then I listened to the Graham Souness interview in its entirety as well, and I do. For people find when I said what he said was balderdash, maybe that was too good, but I do feel he was talking rubbish. Maybe talking rubbish better than balder, because he based his whole premise on what he believes. He said it himself. He said he believes that he doesn't have any story to the contrary that Ten Hag lied to him. How can you build your whole defense on Ronaldo, on what you believe happened, when you fully come out and say that you don't know whether it happened? How do we know that Ten Hag lied to us? We don't know. You understand? So there's a lot of. So I feel that Ronaldo's interview, in my opinion, is self-serving and brought about to satisfy one person, that is Ronaldo. And somebody said something too. I think it was Guillaume Balaguer. He's a very La Liga too. He said something like from La Liga that Ronaldo left his parents from the age of 12, and from the age of 12 has lived in a gilded cage. That maybe he was trying to psychoanalyze Ronaldo, that Ronaldo's going to be 38 before that. Maybe he sees himself as the totality of his footballing career, and he sees it slipping away at United, and he starts to feel that maybe his football, being Ronaldo the footballer, is the same as Ronaldo the person. They're two different people. So footballing gives him, entitles him and enables. So I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I think there's something wrong about that interview. But I think we shouldn't comment anymore until we see the totality of it. Then we can sit down and dissect it.
We are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's talk.